Oh, there I am. Hi. Oh, wow. It wouldn't load. I just kept on spinning. Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, of course, wouldn't you know, a bridge ran over today? Of course, right? Of course, of course. So, yes. Yeah. I mean, it was just, I didn't go to StreamYard. I went directly to YouTube, and it says going live, and it just spun and spun and spun and spun. And then I tried reloading, and it looked like I was going to be good. And then I spun and spun and spun and spun. And here is Barbara Clark. Hello, Barbara. It's good to see you. Yeah, we're going to work on. Hi, Devin. I'm working with P&M Studio with doing some, what are we calling it? Patriotic protesting. Um, kind of, hi, Adria. Kind of, uh-oh, what's new? No, oh, come on. Oh my gosh. I don't need Adobe popping in. Oh my Lord. I don't want to try it now. We got some serious gremlins. Oh my Lord. Oh, come on. How do you get rid of this? My whole computer is sign in. No, I don't want to sign in. I want to sign out. Oh, there. I hope you didn't see that. You're getting the wheel of doom. Yes. And I think it has something to do with I've got Adobe. I had to use Adobe yesterday. Long story. I think that's from P&M Studio. I mean, that's for like crowns for people that are participating, like number one fan, number two fan, like number one son, number two son. I think. I don't know. I'm glitchy. Could be my yeah. I'm glitchy too. So welcome to the glitch. I wish we were that cool. Yeah, I don't know. Oh no. Is that YouTube doing that? Okay, you're not. Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, every once in a while, sometime every once in a while, we have to crawl out from underneath a rock, so to speak. And I thought today would be my day to crawl out from underneath the rock of kind of pretending that I wasn't aware of what was going on politically. Um, I'm very much aware, and I just wanted to maybe make a postcard, use art as a way of expressing my frustration. And so is P&M Studio. Hi, Betsy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And so that's my plan. I taught American history for about 25 years. So I have a little bit aware of American history and a little bit aware of government. Not much, but some. Maybe more than the average bear, but I'm not sure. So Mariah and Patricia made some beautiful jelly print cards, and I'm going to attempt to at least put some color down on my postcards and talk about kind of what's going on. And I'm going to do more of a collage type of thing. As you all know, jelly plate printing and myself, we are not the best of friends. Uh, Never going to. I know, I know. Those of us of a certain age have a whole set of worries. Be here, but on the move, going mobile. Okay, I understand. Hi, Lydia. And I don't want to be, you know, well, I shouldn't say I don't want to be too heavy. I want to talk about, kind of what's going on and how it may affect us. in various different ways. And while I'm doing that, I have a Plexiplate. I feel like I'm hanging out with the big girls because everyone's got a Plexiplate. So I ordered these on Amazon. I didn't have to, they just came. And I even have one of these. Look at this. I have a metal case for and this may be a new one. If it's a new one, that's not going to be good because I know they need warming up or breaking in, or they've got to be stomped on or run over or something to make them all warm and cozy. Oh no. Oh, look what's in here. That's where these stencils are hiding. Look at that. Surprise. Ooh, and these happen to be P&M. Oh, this would be a good one. Oh, look at this. This is, people need to know. Yes. It's so easy to ignore, and sometimes you need to stick your head up, take a peek outside, smell the air, so to speak, say your piece, and then go back. Well, not on back. Oh, this is not the new one. This is the old one. Wow. Hi, Teresa. Welcome to a patriotic protest type of stream today. Oh, look at this. I didn't know where all my big stencils were. I found them. They're here. Look at that. Well, this is a perfect place to store them, isn't it? I got some weird stuff on this. Is that from the... Oh, boy, did I ruin my... Oh, well. You'll have to be patient with me. I know. You can see how often I use this, right? Okay. So the first thing, I guess I'm going to put some paint down on this. Right by the jelly plate. I know. That makes perfect sense, doesn't it? I guess I'm going to put some paint down. I know that P&M Studios have beautiful colors. They pick colors every month, and they have some beautiful, they have, well, let's see, and does your laptop have a boo-boo? Why the tape? Oh, no. It's not tape. It's that leftover vinyl stuff, and I just stick it there so I can write on that. But I have a boo-boo. The cat got me. Oh my God, she tore. Yeah, was her claw. It wasn't on purpose. She just happened to get me. So I'm going to try some navy blue, go navy, with a little bit of cardinal red for the cardinal sin. Cardinal sin, get it. And vintage white. And I thought I'd do like an ombre kind of thing. And well, first of all, let's see how many postcards. I'm going to be using your standard postcard. I bought a whole box of them when we were doing the jelly plate postcard thing. Oh, look, we get, yeah, kind of, huh? This jelly plate seems so tiny. Oh, hi, Kathy. Really? I didn't do that. Is that a YouTube thing? Oh my gosh, they replaced the heart with the crown. I don't see the hearts anymore. Why don't they ask people? Why don't they give us a choice? Why does everything have to be a competition? I don't know. Well, we'll see. Or if I wanted to do an ombre and I wanted everyone to get a little bit of everything, I would have to, but that won't work, will it? Well, I can go this way, right? Well, we'll see. I've got lots of these. And I think maybe what I should do is I'll just do a test, okay? I haven't done this in ages, folks, so please be kind. Maybe. Oh, look, that's not good. All right, wait a minute. I wish I were more prepared. I apologize. Bridge went over. I lost, but didn't come in last place. So you can win money for coming in last place, which I think is, I guess I can't use this. All right, this is all gummied up. All right, it's a pretty blue though, isn't it? Well, let's try it. What the hell? Whoa. Oh no, I don't want to get, I got good clothes on. Oh well, we'll just do the best we can. Hi, Beth. Welcome to Hub Day. And I'm probably doing this all wrong, but it's okay. Because that's how we kind of learn. And all right. And of course, you never have enough room, right? Is there ever enough room on your crafting area? Never. Even when I go out into, even when I get my studio built, there still won't be enough room. I've actually had contact with my contractor. He exists. He's alive. He's actually called me twice. Not about good stuff though. Just about stuff that he needs from me. And he hasn't asked for more money. I'll know when he's ready. Hi, Carol. I'll know when he's ready to really get going, when he asks for more money. At this point, he hasn't asked for any more money. So we're just... Yesterday, he called, and he needed to have... This isn't going to work, Ian. What the hell are you thinking? Oh, well. He needed me to take a picture. Well, maybe we can make it work. Of the tag on my air conditioning unit. They're still going on and on about whether my air conditioning unit can air condition the addition. And I find that very intrusive. What business is it of theirs, whether I have AC or not? All right. I think what I'm going to need to do is, let me just put a piece of paper down and just see what that looks like. Okay, folks, let me just be patient. You're all... Okay. And my Baron's over there. Let me get my Baron. We were talking about Anthony's Barons, and I have one, and I'm going to get it, by golly. It's right around, there it is. I can even see it. I have my eyes on my Baron. Anyway. There. So, speaking of the current events, so to speak, my biggest fear is that we're kind of moving backwards and not forwards. And we have to have our voices heard. And there's all ways of doing, you know, stating our concerns, mailing postcards, writing letters, physically marching, protesting. I can't kind of physically do that, but I appreciate all of you that have. This is my Anthony Barron, and he makes beautiful ones. Nothing's happened, Kathy. You haven't missed anything at all. Hi, Becky. Have fun sitting on this until exactly 1 to. Oh my God. Why do you have to wait until 1? Drive by and be. Oh my gosh, Becky. Oh, you have her. Oh my God. This is a Baron made by Anthony Cody, or is it Cody Anthony? I can't remember. And I had mine with the color wheel put on top, and it really works. He makes beautiful stuff. Oh, no, you drive by. Oh, okay. That's cool. There's a lot of stuff going on. Let's see. I got a nice big. Oh, that's not too bad, is it? Look at that. Because I got a big line through the middle of it. That could be very symbolic, right? Hi, Janet. A line right through it. Now, that's pretty good for me. Thank you. Thank you, Janet. But I want it on a postcard, so now I have to think about this. But I like that. But should I go? I need to go this way. Hi, Sherry. Thank you. I need to go this way. Let me try it this way. Okay, let me try it. What did I say? That way. Yes, 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 yes. I will try it that way. There. Now, next question. After I put the paint down, then I put the stencil down. Put the paint down first and then the stencil. I did get some blue out, and it's gummy, but it's a pretty blue. But I guess it's not going to cooperate. Oh, that's too bad. That was a nice blue. I have blue though. Depends on what I'm trying to do. Okay, I figured that was the case. Yes. All right. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh dear. Whoa, look at that. What a mess. Shoot. That's because they were hanging out upside down. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to put. Well, that's a good question. I'm not sure what I'm trying to do. I want to put the stencil on the postcards. Hi, Shannon. Yeah, okay. This is Devon's beautiful stencil, and it's called, um, is this the bridge one? Okay, at this point, brayer out paint, put stencil down, then paper quick. Paper quick. Oh, do I pull the stencil up? Oh, man. I've only watched you guys do this 100 times. Paper. Oh, I know, I think. Okay. I want to get in all these little groovies, right? I think I probably don't know what I'm doing, but that's okay. I like this because it really, there's a star, you know, and this to me, even though I think the name of this stencil is Bridge, it does to me also mean hope. There's a shining star or a light, hope, because we all need to have hope now beyond just fretting. I'm doing a lot of fretting, people. I have to be honest with you. Hi, Beth. I wake up in the morning and I don't want to get out of bed. I'm depressed, but I don't know why. And then I know why. I'm terrified as to what's going on and how it's going to resolve. And I don't know. I don't have any answers for that. So now I take this off, right? And then I let this dry. Thanks, guys. I let this dry. And then I can put paint on it. And then I can pull it off again. No, feeling this way, for me, it's not sustainable. I can't continue to be this way. It's so counterproductive. And if you know what I mean. And I feel frustrated. And so I thought I'd make some postcards and mail them. Now, will anybody read them? Ooh, gold maybe. Okay. I have postcard stamps. I can't tell you where to, I mean, if you were to make a patriotic postcard, these are really patriotic protest cards, just making a statement. I guess you could maybe go www.gov and then maybe your, well, that's not the point, Barbara. The point is I've done something and I don't know. You're right. You're right. I have no idea. They may not get there. I know Becky has sent, well, I shouldn't say Becky's done her part, and so is many of you. Well, they may not get there. They may end up in the garbage. But maybe someone will, maybe if they're crazy enough and loud enough and arty enough, maybe someone will take a glance at them, take a peek. Let me just, so people are saying gold. How do you spell her name? I have no idea. on black. Yeah. I'm going to use gold. I like gold. And you know what? If it doesn't work, then we can try something else. Singing is good. Mariah has provided some lyrics from very famous songs. I have printed out some other stuff that I thought I might try to do a transfer. How dry does this really have to be? Super dry? Is that dry enough? We'll find out. So I'm going to do gold, all right? And I think that's what I need to be doing. Not page, should read opaque. I don't. Okay. Not sure what that. All right, let me put some gold down, okay? I have some antique gold. And I know that. I figured that. Oh, okay. This is dry. Look. See? It's dry. I've got some gold here. I have other paints in the other room. I just sat down and tried to go. And, oh, whoops. Just a little. A little bit. We don't need much. And now this is when you keep your fingers crossed. Get plenty of gold. Oh, okay. Oh, that looks like enough. I get thumbs up. Okay. Here we go. And I didn't put my brayer down correctly. I know that's the least of my problems here. All right. Here we go, folks. Nice and gentle. Sounds like a gate that needs a little WD-40. That's WD-40. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, I know. I think that's probably the right amount. Now, I think I'm just gonna stick down some postcards. What do you think? I want to put this postcard right in the middle, and I don't care if we get the other stuff or not, because I want that star right here, and that'll be cool. Hurry! Oh, hurry! Okay, hurry! Oh, that's right. I gotta hurry. That's right. I forgot. Yes, hurry! 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 Okay, let's do this. That's right. I forgot about that. You can't diddly daddly rub, 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 rub. Okay, Baron. Baron, Baron, Baron. And then I can use these pieces. Okay. Rub it, rubba, rubba, dubba, dubba, dub. Okay, I've never done this before. Okay. And, if it doesn't come out, we can do it again or whatever. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. All right. Ooh. I don't even like that. That's cool. Ooh. I can use those pieces, right? Yeah. All right. Now the most important thing is this going to be. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love it. Look at that. I pulled it off too soon. Let's see, this is the one that's got the Starbucks. Ah, the blue is really good though. That's what I want. This is what I want, the blue and the red. This one's okay, but I'm very happy with this one. Very, very happy with this one. Okay. And I think this is a usable postcard. I do. Now, but the other thing I wanted to do was do a transfer, and I'm going to put the paint down first, and then a laser print, right? That's what you want to do transfers with. And what color paint should I put down for doing a, here, I want to transfer this. I'll show you what I want to transfer onto a postcard. Okay. I want to transfer this onto the postcard. Okay. So, what would be the best color to transfer that onto a postcard? And I'll use the smaller brayer. I mean, I'll use the smaller thingy. I forget, do you put down does it matter what color you put down? Okay. Jan Glines sent an attachment. I can't read it right now. Okay, blue or black? Thank you. Okay. I'm thinking it's better to do it on a small. Oh, bye, Devin. Have a great day. Okay, I can't be looking at a fun sheet. All right, blue or black? All right, let's remove this. Oh, sorry. Blue or black? Okay, let's do blue or black. All right, blue or black? Well, since I've got the blue out, let's do the blue. Barbara, chicken pot pie. Now, gosh, that is such a mess. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. When you do this, you don't leave it on very long, right? You put it down and pull it off really quickly if you're just doing a transfer. Oh, quite a bit. Okay, I will. I just want to get this glob of paint off this thing. Yes, I will. I think I have way too much paint here, but that's, you don't want a whole lot. Yeah. But you put it down and pull it off, right? You don't kind of dilly-dally. You put it down and then pull it off, right? How does, I think that looks pretty good, right? Light rubbing up quick. Okay. Light rub. And up quick. All right. And there's nothing there. Damn it. You guys make it look so easy. Not a thing, not anything there. Huh. Oh, well. Well, nothing came up. I can't, well. Because normally when you did it, when P did it with the lyrics, they were there immediately. But it didn't work. That's too bad. I can't see anything. Nothing. Nothing's there. Oh well. It was okay. I can try. I don't know. And this was laser. This was my laser printer. And there's nothing there. Let's see. Nope. None of it transferred. Well, I can't do it again, can I? Oh, damn it. Might have to print that out again. That's okay. I have another image I want to try. Let's try another image. All right. Let's try this image. Well, I watch them do them. P and M, they do them like all the time. And I don't know whether this is going to work because there's not enough contrast, but I'm going to try it anyway. All right. I don't care. I mean, really. You've got absolutely nothing to lose as far as I'm concerned. All right. Let's just do this. And we'll try blue again because I am a glutton for punishment. And I'll just do this one more time. And if not, that's okay. We'll move on and I'll make the postcard out of the ones that I have. If I only get one postcard, I will be very happy. I love that one. I really love that one. So as I was saying, I think if you were interested in making a postcard, and obviously the problem is that no one's going to, the chances of anybody reading it, but that's okay. You've made a statement. You're not you're concerned. You're not happy with how things are going. I feel that we're going backwards. Women in particular have already lost so much in this new regime, so to speak. And if we don't say anything, people aren't going to know that we're unhappy. Huh. Ooh. There's something there. There's something there. It's there. Look. Oh, there's a little star. That's crazy. That worked. Yes, silence is complacency. And to be able to do it on this, I don't know who's dinging me. To be able to do this on this platform is wonderful. To be with people that share an interest in art and possibly maybe share an interest in our concerns. I was reading the list of grievances that were in the original Declaration of Independence. Thomas Jefferson wrote a whole list of grievances to King George III, and he said, you did this and you did that and you did this and you have done that, and that's what it was. The Declaration of Independence was basically a gripe list. And he said, and because you've done all of these things, we are going to do this. And it's interesting, some of the things that he was griping about kind of sound familiar to me. That some of that grievances are repeating themselves today, and they do say history does repeat itself, and those who fail to learn it are doomed to repeat it. And I think that that's kind of where many of us are. And now, how dry do we get this? Hi, Eddie. Thanks for. I am stumbling through jelly plate printing, which is got the experts in the house. Can I? Does this? How dry does this have to be? Is Mariah still here? I got something over here. I got stuff. Oh, and I'll take a whole lot of other things. Kathy, Whitney, definitely been cold a lot. Yes, dry, dry, dry. Wait a minute. No offense, Barbara, but how dry? I mean, this is dry. I mean, what's down there is dry. This may not be dry, but I don't care about that. This is dry. You want it dry enough to put paint down over it and not mix. Yes, I understand that. This is wet, but I don't care about that. I'm caring about the image that I've transferred. All right. Well, we'll just do this for a couple of seconds and talk about what we're trying to do here and how many postcards we can make. I am thrilled with these. These are going to be gorgeous. And I've got some images and stickers to put on those. I was looking for images. Okay, then pull layer and then, okay. You want dry enough to put paint down. Oh, I know. Okay. Okay, then pull layer and then paper down quick. Paper down quick. Pull layer. Pull layer. Okay. What color should I use? Should I use a light color? On this is the flag, remember? This is this. Would gold be too much? Because you are the third most. Should I put gold on it again? I mean, the gold looks really good with the blue. Yeah, I'm going to do gold. Yeah, what the hell? It's golden. We're golden. Okay. Oops, it's probably too much. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing, folks. Okay, let's do a little barren. Oops. Oh no, I got paint on my barren. Well, I'm sure that happens. Okay, I'm going to take a peek. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, I love it. Look at that. It looks like an old-timey flag. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. I love it. Look how wonderful that looks. I think that looks cool. Let's pick up some of this up here. Oops, maybe down here. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. It looks really beat up and ratty. Yeah, and pick up some of this over here. Oh, wow. Look at that. Picked up a whole sheet of it. Yeah. It looks beat up, like many of us feel beat up. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. It's not bad at all. It's a little rough, but I kind of like it. And I want to go back and make, oh, okay. I don't know that this is going to work because it's too dark. And what else do I have here? Pulled some others. Let's see. Um, I can put paint and then I can put paint and then stamps on that, right? Just beat it. Just beat it. Do 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 do. I want to. I think I want to. I wish I were more decisive. Gosh darn it. Yeah, these are gonna get glued. I'm getting a thumbs up. All right, I'm gonna try that one. What the heck? All right. What happens if you put down a light color? Uh-oh. 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 Is he one that is a good thrower outer of stuff? I'm really good at throwing stuff out. But I have to be in the mood. And then I can throw anybody's stuff out. All right, I'm gonna what happens if you put a light color down? Can you do that? Can you put like a white down and transfer with a white, or does it have to be a dark color? Does anybody know the answer? Well, I guess I should stick with the blue since that's been somewhat successful. Yeah, you can hide out in here. We're just I just got into some good trouble, as John Lewis would say, making, oh yes, she said yes after okay. I should take into account the lead. Oh well, I'll do this real quick. But isn't that funny that that other one produced nothing? And this one did get I got something from this one, and they were both printed from the same printer, the same laser. Rubby, 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 in the right colors and white. Barbara. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. They're there. They're there. I can see them. Ben. There's Ben. We were talking about Ben a little bit the other day. And yeah, he took with the air baths. He was the character. If you really want to know more about Ben, then you were probably afraid to ask. I highly recommend Isaac. Oh my God, Isaacson. Walter Isaacson's biography of Ben Franklin is an excellent book. It's a heavy read, but man, it tells you everything you want to know about Ben Franklin, and we're afraid to ask. self-made man. He would be what we consider today a millionaire by the time he was 40. And all of those inventions that he came up with, the lightning rod that saved thousands of barns from burning from lightning strike. And of course, the most famous is bifocals. And he figured out electricity, the lightning rod, the kite and the key and all of that, and wet cell batteries. All of that he gave away. He didn't get a cent from that. This was during the Great Enlightenment, and he shared all of his stuff that he kind of invented with mankind. He also came up with the concept of the lending library. He said, gee, wouldn't it be great if you could go somewhere and borrow a book, read the book, and then return the book? So that whole idea of library, lending books, was Ben's. Volunteer fire department was also another one of Ben's ideas. And of course, he was the man behind the scenes. The only political office that he ever held was he was the first Postmaster General of the United States. But obviously, he had a lot of input. He had children. He and his son had a falling out. His son was a loyalist. And as we know, Ben was not a loyalist. But even though they had these differences and they didn't speak, his son turned over the education of his grandson to Ben. So Ben basically educated his grandson on behest of his son, even though they were not on speaking terms. He spent a lot of time in France, getting them to help us out during the Revolutionary War. He spoke before the English Parliament, before we went to war. He is the one that encouraged, I don't know whether you're familiar with Thomas Paine. He wrote a book called Common Sense. It was a pamphlet. It's called a pamphlet. Bestseller. Sold 100,000 copies, which is a huge amount. And Common Sense was, why would you listen to that brute on the throne in England, and encourage people to protest? And he told Paine that when he met Paine in, I think, in London. Now, what color should I put down on this? What did I do? I did blue over here, didn't I? Should I switch to another color? Hi, Maxine. Anybody? Let's see. Anybody, any suggestions for the color that I should put down on this? Should I put gold down? Red? No, or a lighter color? Let's see. White. Thank you, lady. I have some vintage white because I am vintage. I am vintage. Thank you, Eddie. Now, Ben lived to be well into his 90s. And, the life expectancy during that period of time was like, 45. And he would take air baths. So you can imagine when the housekeepers came into his hotel room, and there was Ben, stark naked, nude, air bathing himself. And it must have been quite the sight. I think this is not going to work because it wasn't dry enough, but that's okay. The women loved him. The women thought he was just wonderful. I don't think this is going to work, but that's okay. This is the last one. And I'm just experimenting. You guys do this all the time. You do it for a living. This is it's going to be a mess. Gray. Hi, Gray. Lurking while cleaning. That's great. I'm lurking while. Okay, let's see. I don't think this is going to be nothing but a mushy mush. Oh, look, there are some guys back there. Okay. This is such a great idea with this plate when you can turn it upside down and kind of get a peek. Well, yes. And he's also the one, someone asked him about the democracy, and he said it's an experiment. And it had been working pretty well up until recently. And those of you that aren't concerned about our democracy, maybe you should be. Okay. Well, not so much. No, but it was a bad picture. I can use it anyway. Oh, look, you can see him. There's a little ghost of Ben right there. Yes. Exactly, Eddie. Yep, ever since he came down the escalator or elevator or whatever the hell he came down from tower. And I guess it's how outrageous it is, and the fact that they don't care because they figured, we can be as outrageous as we want. Well, you can. I don't know whether you can see them and whether anybody could see that, but I'm still going to use this as a postcard for sure because there's Ben there, and I can add other stuff to it. So, or not, I don't know. You think darker colors at the beginning? Yeah. But you can see their faces. Yeah, I'm going to go online and find some more. Right. Yes. Well, my new favorite saying, and the saying is, the only time he's lying is when his lips are moving. And that was a description that was given by an FBI agent referring to James Earl Ray, the guy that assassinated Martin Luther King Jr. This FBI agent just said that about him, that the only time he's lying is when his lips are moving. And that kind of pertains to slurring. Yes, exactly. Well, listen, folks, my hour is up. Hi, Bellini, art and coloring. Is that Bellini? Ballatini? Ballatini. Okay, I think I got that. I see a T. And thank you for being here so much and for your support. And I know. And I'll show you one little collage I did back in 2016. And it was inspired by caged fish. It was, you cut out little squares and you made a collage. And this is the one I made. And I've been hanging on to this for 10 years. And I love it. Keep calm and vote. Yes. Yes. Power to the people. Yeah, we have to work hard. We have to be cognizant. We have to be aware. We cannot not watch the news sometime. Yes, if anybody wants to art along with us, please reach out. You can email at PM Studios. I will put their email address in the description after I go off. And if you reach out, hi, Ann Webb. If you reach out to Mariah, they will send you a PDF that has the lyrics to a lot of the songs that we will be using, correct, Mariah? And she has printed them out so they will fit in a postcard size. I printed one of them out, but I don't know where it is now. I want to do Born in the USA. And this is what they, is this it? I hope. Let's see. Here is it. Shit. Yeah. So if you contact Mariah, well, actually, all of his children are immigrants because his first wife, is the mother of his children, was not a citizen until after they were born. So this is what it's going to look like if you contact. She's got 6 songs, I think, and she will give you why the song is important. And it looks like this when you print it out, so it fits a postcard. But I will pop her email address. That's the best way to reach out to you, right, Mariah? An email address? Yes. And then you can contact Mariah. It's a PDF, and it's perfect. So take care, everybody. Thank you again for being here. Please keep your head above water. Take your head out of the, it's time not to be an ostrich, so to speak. It's time to soar like an eagle. Ooh, how do you like that? All righty. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you again. Thank you, Mariah. Thank you, everybody, for your advice and help. I appreciate it. And remember, if you can't be good, be careful. And fabulous also. Bye.